Dashboard reviews. We just saw Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Oh yeah, we did.
I really enjoyed that. That was great.
I thought that was a great movie.
Yeah, I mean, I was excited, so I can't say I was like it exceeded my expectations, but like it was better than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
I had high expectations and exceeded them.
Yeah.
Especially for a PG-13 horror movie.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you could tell it was PG-13 because like not a lot of gore or blood or whatever. But you didn't necessarily need it.
Yeah, like, I mean, definitely could have. I think it would have been better if it was R. But like, there's nothing that screams this should be rated R. Like, it 100% works as a PG-13 movie.
Yes,
and I think that's the thing that holds most PG-13 horror movies back. Did you ever read the books as a kid?
No.
I only read a couple of the stories, but like I did like the spider one. I recognize that. I thought the ones they chose to do in the movie were really cool, and oh god, it was the set pieces of the different the stories were the best parts of the movie. But I was afraid that in between it was kind of gonna drag, you know, like it wasn't gonna be interesting in between those big scenes and set pieces, but it really wasn't. It managed to keep a great story that felt a little like it felt familiar but still fresh.
Yeah,
you know, we've seen the haunted book brings a story to life in fucking Goosebumps. Yeah, but like the way this movie does it makes it feel more eerie. I thought all the kid actors were good. What'd you think?
I thought the kid actors were great.
Yeah, like they weren't quite like It or Stranger Things level, but they were really good.
Yeah. Another great part about this movie were the great characters.
Yeah. Like, they managed to make you care about pretty much everyone. Like, even the kids who die towards the beginning, you give a shit. Yeah. Like... You're like, oh my... Did they really just do that to him? Yeah, right. Like, well, we'll talk about it more in the spoiler section, but the second kid who dies, the one who's, like, isn't a douchebag... they like spend time developing him, and even though like he doesn't have a whole lot of screen time since he dies so early on, like you know him and you understand why everyone's so devastated when he dies. Yeah, best character in the movie though has to go to the dad. Why? That is like one of the best depictions of a loving father trying to do his best I've ever seen. Yeah, even though he's kind of like sick and old. Yeah, like he's definitely a background character, but like it was nice to have that touch of a real connection between the daughter and the father. Yeah, I agree. At first I thought it was a little bit weird how they were trying to get like the Ramon in there. Like it felt like, okay, they just kind of want to set up a romance or a love triangle. Talk about that more in the spoiler section. Yeah. Gee, it's really enjoyable. August is kind of a weird time for it to come out. I think they released it in August because they don't want to have to compete with it. Yeah. And that's very valid. It's one of the best movies out in theaters right now, I'd say. I still haven't seen Dora, but it's another kids on bikes movie. So if you don't like those, you're probably not going to like this. That's like, you were asking me what that is. Yeah. That's like It and Stranger Things, like movies that take place in another time period where it's about kids on bikes doing like horror movie shit. Yeah. And I usually really enjoy those, so. But I would say no kids on bikes movie yet has made me want to go make a kids on bikes movie like this one has. Like I would say It was better. Stranger Things is great. But like both of those have some quality to them where it's like, well, that's unattainable, but this one feels like intimate, I guess. Like I agree. I feel like I could make something like this at home, and I want to now. Okay, we gotta acknowledge that there were a lot of shitty jump scares. Yes, there were like at the beginning when there's in the haunted house and they're like but I mean it wasn't enough to there weren't enough to hold the movie back. The kills are they are what will keep you in the movie. Like, you know, you come for like, oh, scary stories, that's cool. Oh, this is an interesting story. Oh, I'm invested in these characters. And you stay for the fucking, all the monsters and the death. Yeah, it's like, what the hell? Yes, it's amazing. And I don't think there's a whole lot more we can say without getting into spoilers. You want to go into spoilers? Yeah, and the sound design in this movie. Good. Oh my, it was so good. Like when the, what's his name? The Janky Man or whatever? Who can, like, dismember himself? Yeah. The sound effects they use for him are so good and eerie. Yeah. Or the Who Took My Toe guy. Yeah. But whenever he moves, it makes your skin crawl. All the creature designs are so good. Yes. They're creepy in different ways. This movie kind of subverts expectations in a good way. Like, I was talking about how they try to do the whole love triangle thing, right? And then it's like, oh, that's just gonna be some shitty thing throughout the movie. And then they kill off one of the people from the love triangle.
It's like, well, that's not gonna be a shitty thing in the movie. It's not even in the movie.
I know you hate this in movies, and I usually do too. At the end, they kind of set up a sequel.
Yeah.
But I think it could work with this. I think there are so many great stories in the books, and like they do leave it open. I would really love to see this be like a trilogy or something.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, like, yes, this works great as a one movie, and they don't set up a sequel to the last 5 minutes, but I think that sequel could be really interesting, and you can explore more rules of this world, because I really like the kind of black magic that they do. It's really cool.
There were some genuinely terrifying parts of this movie.
Oh my, I almost like had to shut my eyes when Augie gets taken under the bed.
Oh my
Jesus,
God, I was
fuck.
like, Jesus Christ, what the hell?
Yeah, this is like, it's a PG-13 horror movie where like, if you're one of those kids who's like, it's PG-13 and it's a scary movie, I'm gonna go see it. Nah, it's not your movie.
Yeah, the bed thing's gonna keep me up at night for sure.
And then like, even just at the end when it's the ghost of Sarah Bellows and she screams, I was like, no, thank you. Like, it's not even that scary, but it's fucking creepy.
Yeah, creepy as hell.
And oh my God, the spider in the cheek. There's some scary shit in this movie, and I love it. Like, it's just good filmmaking too. Like the scene when Chuck is in the hospital and every corner he goes, there's that lady, and she just keeps getting closer. It's like the inevitability of his death.
Yes.
And you can see him, like, at first he's frantic, trying to find a way out. And then towards the end, he's just like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
It's like, Jesus Christ, guess I'll die.
Yeah, right. Like, by the end, he just, like, walks into her arms. It was a great movie.
Great movie.
I'm trying to think of some bad things I could say about it. There were a couple scenes where I felt like some of the kid actors were overdoing it. I thought the humor was mostly good. But there are a couple where it's like, okay, I mean, that's funny, but like it doesn't need to be there.
The banana. I love
Oh my God, yeah. There are a couple jokes that didn't land, but like more did than didn't. I really enjoyed this movie. I mean, I guess I could see why you wouldn't like it, because it's definitely like, it's our kind of movie, but there are a lot of people who I'm sure it's not their kind of movie, but it was just really enjoyable.
Yes, very worth the money.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about doing a double feature with this and Dora on Tuesday, $5 night, but this was definitely worth the full price.
Yeah, for sure.
Wrapping things up, what are you going to give it out of 10?
8.
8?
8 out of 10.
I think I'm going to go, I'm debating 8 or 8.5. I'm going to say 8, because, like, I just got out of the movie and I'm high on it, but, like, I'm afraid looking back, I might, not like it quite as much. So right now I'm saying an 8.5, but I'm gonna say 8. Fantastic movie. Go check it out. Yeah. Thanks for watching Dashboard Reviews. We're gonna do a Dora one eventually. I just did one on Hobbs and Shaw. And we also just uploaded our 69th video, which was a fun little skit to do. So yeah, subscribe for more Dashboard Reviews. I'm Robbie, that's Braydon.
It's your boy Braydon.
Oh, fuck, you did it again.